So, was machen wir jetzt noch? Ich habe eigentlich in dem Intro gesehen, dass es eigentlich auch Städte und alles Mögliche geben soll. Aber... Ach. Ha! Kokosnussbaum. Ein Kamel. Wie ist ein Beduinendorf. Oder was ähnliches jedenfalls. Das ist ein Beduinendorf. Just are the friction between things and other things. Truth will never exist. Thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their truth will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts. And they will reflect things you've listened to and absorbed. Give things a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. Ready to think. When the eye is lit up, think... When the eye is light up, think by pressing X. The eye is lighting up. Ich bin ein Schatten. Ja, ein Treasure Chest. Eine Krabbe. Ich bin eine Luftblase. When the eye is light up, think by pressing X. When the eye is light up.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel, we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
You're a step pyramid, small open building. Oh, wunderbar. Ich bin eine Pyramide. Sometimes I feel kind of ugly. I should stop thinking about stuff. Vögel. Ich bin doch gerade. Ich komme immer wieder hier an. Settings. Your bedroom settings. Ein kleines Beduinenzelt, wunderbar. Ich glaub's nicht. Gut, also jetzt haben wir Zelte, aber ich hätte ja schon gern. Wir kommen immer wieder hier an. Wir kommen hier immer wieder an. Da. Where are you before being a step pyramid? Was war ich, bevor ich eine Pyramide war? Ich bin ein Hippo. Ein Happy Hippo. Oh, ein kleines Zelt. Aber ich will. Hoch hinaus.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way?
Steinzeitlich.
There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on?
Steinzeit. Da.
And you only go on if the game is worth the candle.
Beweg dich, beweg dich.
Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time.
Ich bin ein Steinblock.
And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense.
I'm a home.
If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother?
When
Just
I
commit
was
suicide.
younger.
But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Eine Fackel. Zivilisation. Einen guten Tor. Pick. Ein Wooden French. Ich kann mich natürlich auch bewegen als Wooden French. Toll. Wow. Holzbarriere. Everything know you, everyone I love will be everything we lost forever. Accept me, I will keep going on and on. Na Kleiner? Psst, I will tell you a secret. This is all my land. I own every blade of grass you see. I will let you hang out there for now. But if you so much as look at me the wrong way, I will have you banished. You leave me alone, so I can rest away my life in peace. Alles klar, Herr Kommissar. Long before palisades were around for backward time, all barriers were the same thing. A something that spread into every barrier everywhere. A something all barriers still share here and now. You may think you aren't just palisade, but every barrier in existence, an experiment of this great better known as barriers. Everything secretly knows this and you know it too. What? Da, eine Schaufel. Similar, same. Right. C similar. Stop doing that. Warum? Nein. I want spring to last forever. It's so pretty. It's always running away soon. Okay. Also, es ist hier eine sehr steinzeitliche Welt. Hier gibt es noch nicht allzu viel. Was machen wir denn? Hier die Welt.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Oh. Hä? Ich war doch gerade auf dem Teich. Oh, was soll's. Ich bin... Ich bin ein Eiskristall. Na, wieder mal ein Holzspitz. Schneeflocke. Eingefroren in der Zeit. Ich glaube, so kleiner wir werden, umso langsamer vergeht für uns die Zeit. Ich bin ein Schneekristall. Ich will nach oben. Sand, Grün, Eis, Stein. Gut. Ja, also auf der Suche nach etwas mehr Zivilisation. Ich würde jetzt auch gern wieder nach... Genau, danke. Und Sun. Danke. Weiter raus, danke. Nein. Genau, danke. So, ich würde gerne etwas klein. Ich würde kleiner werden. Ich würde vielleicht... Was bist du? Du bist auch ein Difficult Nebula. Du bist auch ein planetares System, das kenne ich schon. Was bist du? Super Sterncluster. Wir produzieren jetzt ein neues Super Sterncluster. Unglaublich. Aber ich würde trotzdem gern kleiner werden. Ja, elliptische Galaxie. Für einen Eisplanet. Ich bin eine Raumsonde. Cassini! Das gibt's doch nicht für die Cassini-Raumsonde. Da.